SGC here, and we're back for comics time. And I'm cutting down my comics, so I realized the last 3 weeks I just had like 4 issues. So I'm going to combine all that into one video. So let's get it on. First up, Super Sons number 12, the finale of Super Sons of Tomorrow. I didn't know what happened. Tim Drake did something. And I don't know if I want to stick around because it really pisses me off when they do this type of thing. It's just like, I'm here for Super Sons, and then you're forcing me to read 2 other books, and now I have 2 issues of just like an incomplete story. So that's pissing me off, and maybe I'll just drop it, save some money, because it's just a downer, and I don't really care for the storyline. I mean, they're going off in their separate ways, and it's like, for me, as a Super Sons reader, nothing really changed for me. John is still on the team, and I mean, I get a Superman sort of speech, and Batman steps in, but it's not that different from the previous, like, issue 10 and before, so, Copperhead 18, going on a break, so in 2 months, but it was a good issue. Things are resolved, and we got Sheriff back, and, like, wow, that's a big bombshell of, like, who's the mom, and this, like, this corrupt politician stuff, like, what's gonna happen now? Is the mayor going to stay in power, or what's going to go down? Anyways, can't wait to see the next issue. Mighty Thor 703. Wow, this was hard-hitting in terms of just seeing how weak Jane Foster is with the whole thing that she's going through with becoming Lady Thor, and it's just, it makes kind of no sense, because it's just like, hey, you become Lady Thor, and that expels all the chemo that's been in your body, so every time you become Jane Foster again, you're a lot weaker. That's why you're gonna die soon. And this whole like, oh, one more death, or one more Thor change, and you come back, you're dead. And then we got Odin and Mangog. I wonder what's gonna go down. Mangog, did he kill Hemdell? Oh gosh. But anyways, I look forward to the next issue to see what's gonna go down. One more issue, I think 2 more in March. Just looks like she's gonna die or something's gonna happen to her, so who knows. Look forward to that. Anyways, next up, Black Science 34. This is a plus size issue of $5 US, so it's probably like $6-7 for me. But pretty intense action. We got some atomic Superman here, and he blows things up, and pretty intense. Atomic Fury, that's his name. And it did get kind of confusing as to what's happening in terms of the timeline, but I got around it. And now we get a nice disappearance of our 2 leads, and I wonder what timeline they went. And it's like, whoa, I don't know. I feel like we just got thrown out, and things are up in the air. So looking forward to the next arc. I mean, granted, to feel like a good ending, because everything just went to crap, and they sort of like just escaped. And I feel like that's going to be the ultimate ending, where they're going to revert back to the entire... I really hope they don't do that, where they revert back to time verse, where they go before this whole entire series started. Anyways, Maestros number 4. We learn more about his past and his mother's love, which is great. And now we're going to hell, or I don't know where they're going, where it's like he saved this chick from before, and now there's sanctuary there, so he's going to try to go there. But it's funny because humans aren't allowed there, and they're considered trash. Anyways, looking forward to the next one. Black Cloud number 7. So this issue, pretty interesting and different. We got Ivan Brandon back to... We got Ivan Brandon? Who's on art? I think Ivan Brandon is on art again. Or is it Greg Finkel? I should be able to tell. I feel like it is Greg Finkel, but let's... Yeah, Greg Finkel is back. So I love his art as always. Granted, I don't know how it's connected to the last issue per se, because I still don't know where the beginning happened, like why is she in the subway type of thing. But that spell casting thing, pretty intense. These things that are trying to kill her, they send these monsters. That's a pretty intense incantation. But yeah, overall colors are cool. We got this white dude, reminds me of a sex criminal. So what's gonna happen? Don't know. But I look forward to the next issue. It's weird. And Greg Hinkle, people. Next up, 7 Backstars 19. I don't know where it's gonna go. I mean, like, we got rebels fighting, and we have the daughter coming in, and we got, I don't know, like, I feel like the last 2 issues of the whole confrontation with the other dude, and he just kills him off. He's like, oh, so what was the point? Or I don't think he killed him, or I think he did. But then we got the daughter, and she shows up, and there's other people show up, and it's like, what's going down now? 19 issues, this feels like kind of long and a draggy kind of bit, so I don't know where it's going to go. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, next up, Rick and Morty. 34. Love this issue. Talks about Michael, the assassin. And if you don't remember him, he's the guy that got squashed when they find this chick. Like the thing... I don't know. The thing that... Not chick. The thing that Morty finds. And it's like this galaxy probe thing. And he gets crushed here in this episode. So we got a backstory of who he is and his life and everything. That was great fun. And then we have the continuation of the Rick Identity Part 3. Seriously, still no one knows who's who, and we got people dead. Like, so Rick Sanchez, are you Rick Sanchez or Summer or what have you? Anyways, look forward to the next issue. Next up, we got Space Riders Galaxy of Brutality number 4 of 4. So we're done here. Crazy art and coloring, and yeah, just like ends with a bang. Can't wait to see the next series if there is. Really hope so, because just love just the concept and just the characters. I mean, just great fun because it's so whack and everything. So looking forward to that. Really good conclusion with the whole big fight and just like mech construction and sacrifices and all that. Next up, Punisher the Platoon number 5. Wow, that was a pretty interesting issue where it's just like they get screwed over, the Viet Cong gets the upper hand, and yeah, it's just like, wow, what's gonna go down? And one more issue to go to see how this encounter ends. Really dug it, just the whole back and forth thing where they're just like sort of confused, like what happened or why did it happen that particular way and all that stuff. Next up, Old Man Logan 34. Deodato is out of art. We got this Robinson guy and Moon over Matterport Part 1. I do prefer this guy's paneling because it's more clean and his Old Man Logan looks alright, but I don't know, the art's kind of off at times. But as the storyline, it's just like more Silver Samurai and Grimson Samurai, and then we got Gorgon and just like what's going down. And it seems like Old Man Logan is running out of his mutant powers of regeneration, so he's gone down. So maybe I'll stick around for a bit more and see how that goes. I don't know. Anyway, that's it for my pile for these few weeks. Hope you like what you got because it's your money. And as always, it's comics time. Out.